Space, anime, spaceman, realistic fighting, gacha, hot guy game. It's another Twig upload. Whoa! But wait, this one's not on Genshin. It's not on a Hoyoverse game. We're still in gacha hell though, so I guess that's still on brand. Not sponsored, but it literally took over my For You page on TikTok. You expect me not to talk about hot anime guys on my channel, where I already simp excessively over fictional men and women? Let's get into it. I have come across this silly little otome game with 3D men called Love and Deepspace. Oh my god, is their content team working so incredibly hard to make it sure that I cannot ignore this god-forsaken hellscape of a game. And I will admit, I looked it up. I was like, this kind of sounds down my alley. Those who are in the members Discord know that I love me an otome game. And you know what? It's cool. This game seems space themed. And by that, I mean you need a NASA supercomputer to run it. I mean, look at the fucking graphics. And you know, I would believe that, except, oh wait, this is a fucking mobile game. And it's exclusive to mobile. There's no PC version. So me, with an infamous monitor that is older than some of the people who watch my content, you can imagine, my phone is not much better than that. My phone barely runs Discord, but boy oh boy can I watch video after video of these hot anime men while I can't physically play the game. And yes, creators I have lived vicariously through to make this video will be linked below. Thank you guys so much for recording your gameplay so that I can live my delusional fantasy through your content. Please make sure to check them out because honestly they're probably way more talented and better than me at content creation, so So let me give you a breakdown via all of the content that I've been able to scrounge up with my grummy little hands on this game. It is by the Love Nikki producers. You know, the people who made the dress-up game that's judged by this cursed cat? The one that asks you to make an outfit themed around an elegant pigeon empire lady? Anyways, the protagonist of this game, meaning you, seems to have some sort of tragic story. I don't know what it is. No amount of gameplay that I've watched has explained this. I just know in the trailers of the men, they have trauma. These boys are severely traumatized and they all really come swinging in with the hint of the conflicts that'll come later in the story. Honestly, I kind of like. Personally, just a little bit. Because yes, sure, tell me what you're gonna compliment me with, sure. But if you're telling me about how you're gonna gaslight me in a few months, that's what I really want to know. So let me show you the men, right? That's what you're here for. You just want to look at men. I don't blame you. This is Rafael. He's an artist. They tell you his age. He's 24. He's a fiery guy because they all have elements, which is kind of weird because apparently he's a fish. Some people have said that he's a mermaid. Some people have said that he's a fish. He has referred to himself as a fish. When you first meet him, he seems to catch a fish and drag it back to the sea. I don't know what's up with this man and aquatic sea life. I kind of don't like him because I saw one apple scene where he was salty about you giving him an apple because apparently he thinks apples are mid, and then he makes you cut it up and then feed it to him, the last fucking piece of fruit at a fruit stand, and it just so happens to be an apple. I'm sorry, Mr. Man, I can't control what's out in the markets. Hell no. Xavier. Age. It's kind of implied that he's immortal. He's 1 inch taller than Rafael, which I don't buy. This man does not give me 6'1" energy. He's a deep space hunter with the element of light. This man's just like, light! I'm gonna ignore like nature, wind. The avatar is screaming right now. Honestly, I don't pay attention to Xavier because most of his dialogue is kind of boring to me. His dialogue's kind of boring because he seems kind of vague a lot of the time, and as someone who can't play the game and is piecing things together through clips, not really here for it, personally. He's immortal for now, but like, apparently he's not gonna be immortal next spring, so he's like, I want to meet you before next spring. Why he's not gonna be immortal, I don't know. It's a real Ichigo Ichie moment. And then we have Zayne. Zayne is 27 and he's a cardiac surgeon, which is great because I'm sure he'll give me some heart attacks. He's an icy boy, he's Jack Frost, he's Elsa, and he makes little snow animals in his little hands. Look at how precious. I've seen like one where he makes a cat and one where he makes a seal, and honestly I'm love. And apparently you can also poke him in the ass. I don't know if that's a function for the rest of the characters. I've only ever seen that done to Zayne. Yeah, I might already have a favorite, and it does play into the traditional Twig will like him. Yeah, shush, let me be happy for once. So the game itself is in first person point of view, but someone at this development team is out to kill me actively. You can't just give me first person otome animated cutscene where they're fucking staring into my soul expectantly while the game eggs me on to stroke the screen. Whatever happened to the otome dress-up games where everything is time-gated and nothing is animated? You just got sprites and some sort of silly little background music. I'm looking at you, the Shall We Date series, and My Candy Love. God, the script is aging me. But oh wait, you wanted to play this game? You were like, ooh, new cozy game of the season. False. Look, there's fucking combat, and the combat looks hard and scary. How are they advertising this game with this when the game has this? Get your souls like out of my otome games. You can't trick me into becoming a gamer no matter how much you try. It kind of reminds me of Genshin gameplay or Tower Fantasy or any of the other ones, so it just kind of looks scary. That's enough to deter me personally. They introduce you to the combat system, and then they introduce you to the men, and they can text you, send you voice messages. I swear this game is like an amalgamation of so many things. But anyways, this game is bad for society. That's my verdict. If you have an interesting take on this, or if you've played the game, or if you just really like one of the characters, let me know in the comments. I myself stream a lot, so if you want to see that, check out my channel. And I also do Genshin content, so if you like gacha games, you're probably in the right place. Anyways, I will see you later.